Good morning on this cold and frosty morning. Obviously the start of winter this week, so no doubt the mainstream media will be giving you snow bombs and walls of snow and etc. this week, but it's just frosty and it's going to probably snow maybe a little bit, depending on where in the country you live and how much snow you normally get. Anyway, on a positive note, competition this weekend. On a negative note, it is chargeable, so I put the link below yesterday a bit late, but I'll put it again underneath this one if I remember later on today, and it's £7 to get in. I thought it was free to spectators. It usually is at quite big events, but I guess it all depends on the event, and it looks like this one's £7. So for spectators and for coaches as well, which is a bit randomly weird. I've never seen that before, but obviously they've got to get their money in, these organisations, so that's one way of doing it. Going in today to do my opener and my second on bench. I don't know how I feel about that. So I'm in a bit of a negative headspace about it, and I don't know why, because all I've got to do is go and bench. I don't even have to try and do anything. But for some reason or another, that doesn't feel right, and that's what's causing me most of the problems. Now, I could just go in there and open at 100, go 110, go 120, I guess. I'm going to go up to 120 today anyway, so in theory it doesn't really matter what I do. I'll see how I feel on the day, and at the moment, because of the weather and just because of my shoulder and everything else, I'm making excuses in my own head and I'm just not feeling it. Whereas the last time I did a competition, I wasn't even interested in going heavy, and I did 127.5. So it's just the way it is. It's all part of the process and part of the game. Training, as I said, at this time of year is not right for me. It doesn't feel right. Anyone that's old, over 60, starts getting aches and pains. So it's just the wrong time of year to do comps. But obviously some of the comps are this time of year, so there's no way of getting around that. I mean, February next year is the British and the Northwest Masters. So, I'm going to do the Northwest Masters, and then later on in the year, it's the British Masters around June, I think it is. So that's better for me. So I can probably go all out for that and see if I can break some records in bench. I won't be able to break any records in deadlift and squat because I'm falling behind, but I'm going to go through the motions. But I'm just in a negative headspace about this weekend. I couldn't even tell you why. Normally I visualise what I'm going to do and I do it. And the trouble is with that is, even when I'm visualising it, if I move slightly, my shoulder feels a little bit of pain. It's just like doing it and having shoulder pain. It doesn't make any difference to the lift, but it does make a difference. As soon as you get a little niggly pain, it causes you problems in your headspace. So if I can overcome that between now and Saturday, I should go for something to see what I can do. If I don't, I'll just open and try and do all three lifts and get all three lifts in. And then you've got to remember, it's only